Hey guys, it's Amina from Little Lady Soapery. I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how I do these soaps before you guys get them. In the pictures you see a very bricked off soap, but because the bars are so hard, you have to kind of shave the corners. So I just take it across the this here, and it kind of just shaves my corners down for me. But one of the reasons for this video also is I want to talk about my soaps. So let's do it. One of the soaps, we only have 2 bars left. So I want you guys to see. This is the Arabic Nights. It's not fully cleaned off, but it is shaved. So this still has work to do. But this bar is really good. Some of the feedback that I get is it helps with discoloration of the skin, inflammation, and probably because all of the Arabic spices that are inside has on Google, you know, because I can't say that it's medicinal. But if you Google some of the spices that are inside, they claim that they have many healing properties to the skin. So well, this is Arabian Nights soap. It is, it's 3 different fall colors. It smells really, really nice. It's kind of like, it's weird because if you speak to like Arab or something, they say that it smells like rice, like Arabic rice. But if you speak to non-Arab, they say that it smells like pumpkin pie, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay, this here, which has not been shaved off yet as well, is an it's a pumpkin pie spice, so I'm shaving it. I just shave it because when these bars, see, they're so hard. The bars are so hard. When these bars, once the oil, this is why we cure them for 6 weeks. So you can see, this is the, which one is this? Oh my goodness, wow. This is the pumpkin pie spice. You can see that I have oatmeal in this. So although, yes, it is pretty and it's artsy, it also has many different natural ingredients inside. It smells really good. It's like literal pumpkin pie. I could smell it all day because, you know, I remember Thanksgiving with sweet potato pie and all that thing. Okay, this here is our shampoo, one of our shampoo bars. This is not for kinky hair. This is for Caucasian, Latino, or slight wavy hair. It is very, very good for your hair. It will moisturize and condition. Don't worry about our bars. The other one, this is for the kinky, anybody with that 4C hair that we talk about. Mostly African American women carry this hair. I really don't know anybody else that does, but for that 4C hair, this bar is amazing. I take pride in this bar. I actually, I scented it with almond, and man, it just has so much moisture in this bar. I mean, it's everything from palm to shea to everything. Cocoa. I mean, we got it. And it's cleansing and moisturizing, and it's going to do the job for you ladies. Okay, so as I said, we just want to talk about these soaps as I go. If you see any of these bars and you have questions, just give me a holler. You see how hard it is to get through here? And this is a razor, but it's very difficult because the bars are so hard. I make sure the bars are hard based on the oils I use. Now, if you use a lot of butters, it's going to be a harder bar, or if you use hard oils, it's going to be a harder bar. Everything is handmade. So when you come to Little Lady Soapery, you can guarantee that hard work's been put into these. I would not sell anything that I would not use myself. And I have when I say super sensitive skin, I mean super sensitive skin, y'all. So this is our Hawaiian Tropics, and oh my goodness. No, it's really like you just sent flowers to yourself. It's really good. It smells so nice and lovely, and it's got those oils inside. I did add some honey to lock in that moisture on your skin, is what we use honey for. And like I said, these still aren't cleaned up, so don't mind me. I just wanted you guys to see what exactly we're doing before you get them in the mail. You know, on the website, they look really rugged, right? And then once you get them, they're really like pearly and you're like, wow, that looks so different. Well, it looks different because I don't want to touch them for 6 weeks. Yes, I take pictures of them or something like this for the website, but I don't want to touch them at all until the 6 weeks is done, or before they go into packaging for you, because it's just not worth it. You guys want, and you know, you guys want the best when you receive it, so it has to cure and it takes time. So this is, hold on, let me get to it. This is our bar of apple. It has 3 different types of apples inside. It smells. I don't know if any of you have ever been on an apple orchard or picked apples as a child, but this will take you back. This makes you remember the times that you would pick that crab apple. Well, this is my story. But my grandmother used to tell me, don't eat those crab apples. They're going to give you the She would say that they would make us use the restroom, so we couldn't. My grandmother's very country, by the way. Also me, I'm in the country, straight in the country. Our closest store is like 20 minutes. Okay, so the my grandmother used to yell at us if we would eat the apples because they were crab apples. And anybody that knows a crab apple, they're this little tiny green ones. And you just pick them. They're so sour. They got the tartness, trust me. But we would sit on top of my cousin's car because we were just little. The tree would sit over his car. So we would just get up top his car and pick these apples and sit up there and eat them and just have a good time. So with that though, my grandmother would get a little upset, but it's okay. We still did it over and over and over and over again. But this takes you back to the times that you were picking apples, and absolutely amazing. One thing I tell people all the time, a scent can bring back a memory, and that's what this bar does for me. It brings back memories. Okay, now this is our peppermint mocha. It's actually a really good sell. I have like, I think 5 left of these bars. Ooh, hold on. See, they're so hard. Yeah, these bars are very hard. That's why, see, when we cut these corners and stuff, what it's doing, or when I cut the corners, what I'm doing is making sure when you're using it in your showers, it's not rough. You know, it's not rough for you. Because a bar, what it does, when you're curing anything, like if you're curing meat or something like this, it gets really hard. Okay, because all the water, all the moisture, or not moisture, but all the water is leaving it. So that's what I do when I'm waiting on these. So this is the peppermint mocha. Oh, it's like sitting down. Have you ever snuggled in the wintertime and you're snuggling up with the blanket and you're just warm and you got a hot cup of cocoa? That's what this bar is. Exactly the feeling is what this bar does. Amazing. Okay, now this bar I'm not even going to touch. I never touched this one. This is probably my favorite out of all. This is the Orange Marigold soap. I'm actually not going to cut this at all. It is a soft bar. Okay, so what is a soft bar? A soft bar, it just has so many soft oils inside. It's a long-lasting bar. It's an amazing smell. It boosts my energy anytime I use them because the orange and the marigold, it has every oil known to man in this. I think I didn't put any butters, but it's a long curing bar, which means it has packed with moisture, but it's really good. Okay. Now, do I need to? Oh, yeah. Only the bottom. And the reason I'm doing the bottom is because there's some marigold to it. Okay. Now, this, as you can see, I've piped the top. This is actually an order, so I'm just going through someone's order. They're probably like, oh my goodness, take my stuff off there. Thank God we don't use names, right? Well, anyhow, this is one of the sisters' orders, or women's orders. She actually comes to me quite often. She seems to like my bars, and she's a nurse, which makes me feel even better. So, I'm like, yes, keep going. Okay, so this is our autumn. This has figs, cranberries, grapefruit, all in this bar of soap right here. It is brown. I did it for the fall because you know it's autumn. So I did 3 shades of brown. It's like a, see, you can see 1 shade here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. They are all inside. Sorry, it's not cleaned up yet, but they are all inside. By the time you get these bars, they're all cleaned up and beautiful for you. Don't worry. I like the rustic look. I will always like the rustic because to me that's tradition. And I am a traditionalist. I always have been. Sorry, my mess. This is where I do all my soaping. So this is an amazing bar. I've actually used it myself personally. Look at the detail on top. See all the piping inside? It's very pretty, isn't it? It just reminds me of fall. It's beautiful. And the scent's amazing. I wish you had smell-o-vision. Smell that. Smell some of that. No, it's really, really good, actually. But you guys don't know what you're missing. I want every one of you to try these bars. There is something that's called odds and ends. Have you seen that on the website? Have any of you been to the website to look at those? Okay, so what we have is soaps, odds, and ends. I'm putting all these up here like I'm just doing something good. Well, anyways, soap, odds, and ends. What is that? All right, soap, odds, and ends are the soaps at the end, because when we cut our loaves, the end of the soap, don't mind this. This is actually a soap cutter. See the string you just cut down? Okay, well, soap odds and ends are the ends of the loaf that we do not use. So we would discard those. So instead of discarding those, I put soap odds and ends on the website so people can purchase odds and ends. Watch. Okay, so this, see, these are just odds and ends. Now you can buy 1 ounce to 6 ounces of soap, 99 cents each. The bars, this is 1 ounce. Well, it's 1.5, but I'm throwing it in there. So this is more like 2 ounces for 99 cents. And you get you are able to sample a couple different scents and properties. So that's just what I wanted to show you. You see, here's the ends, all the shavings. That's what I wanted to show you because it's really important that, you know, you guys know what you're buying. So when I get these orders like this, I always want to put in there like this, and this. What does this do? I hope you guys enjoyed it. Should you have any questions, hit me on the website or on my Facebook page, which is Little Lady Soapery. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, you name it, I'm there. So get me somewhere and thanks. All right, bye guys. Make sure you're liking these videos and leaving a comment as well, okay? Bye. See you later.